So this beauty right here is a way for me to offend Germans in a minute. Die Schlacht, die Dinosaurier, which is the Battle of the Dinosaurs. And it's a bit of a lesser known German board game from the 90s. But it's quite a bit of talk lately, so I thought it'd be nice to have a quick look at it again, just break it out. So a couple of things. Firstly, it's the Stephen Baker was involved in this, which I didn't find out about until much more recently. I mean, I don't really need it. I just need a board game with people riding dinosaurs, and that sells me. But after everything he's done with Hero Quest, Space Crusade, Battle Masters, you know, it's quite good acclaim for it. And the second thing is, it's part of the Das Schwarze Auge, which is the black eye, roughly. Which and basically that's like a setting for like a German RPG, as far as I know, which is quite amusing because you'll see when I get in there, you'll see how like similar it is to the other games in the series over there, which is the Dark World. And of course, when it came over here, it didn't have any of that on our one, but that eye is like quite a recognisable symbol. Anyway, let's take a look at all the Dinosaurier goodness. First up, the rulebook in German. However, there are English translations available. See, this is the classic early 90s. Even the print and the font and everything is just definitely like Dark World reminiscent. And the best bit, actually, we'll get to in a moment. Next up, the traditional big square board, and not square, the big board covered in squares, which is huge. I'm not going to zoom out to pan it all in. It's massive. Well, you can see from the size of the box how big it is. And now see, relevant to all the other games, it's a whole box full of plastic. And like all the other ones, you can see where it's struggled to fit it all in properly without ruining everything by smashing the top on them. So to start with, we'll just look at the boring stuff. A nice big plastic toy as normal. And this is like a big volcano, which comes with all these cool lava rocks over here. During the game, you'll be dropping them in there to see if they come out or get lost forever in the lava. Got some neat custom dice, which go from 1 to 15. And in fact, they go from 0 to 15. See, that was alright, decent. Got some cards, which have now locked away behind the dice. And this is where it'll be a bit similar to Battle Masters, where you play cards which determines which units can move each turn. But it's an iteration on that. It's slightly better because you actually have a hand of cards and you'll choose a couple of them to play. So it adds a bit more strategy than just the blind luck of a complete deck. Well, there is still a lot of luck. You got your reminder cards, so a lot of these units have basic dice if you don't have any dice to roll. Then you got the Lava Rocks card. You can use that to get back Lava Rocks. You'll have a lot of your unit cards, which each one will have a picture of a unit. So in this case, Pteranodon. Number there, they can either move with that number or attack with that number. And dice is how many dice they roll. So you can see your Pteranodons can either move 10 or attack with 10 plus a dice roll. Whereas your Platosaurus can either move 1 or attack with a 1 plus 4 dice rolls. And you keep going, you got a lot of stuff. There'll be some general runs as well, like here. So that's just a general free, like a wild card sort of thing. And there's one more sort of card type to get to, and it's Extinction. And I can't remember the exact rules, I'll have to check up, but that's basically everyone has to roll to see if their creatures get extinct. I think you roll a dice, and there's a 1 in 6 chance that for each one of those types you're going to lose them. And this is spoiling all the stuff, so yeah, these guys can be painted. So back to the rulebook, you go on the back page, it shows you how to paint them all. And this is definitely just like the back page of the Dark World rulebook. Especially with even like the classic colour schemes and everything. But yeah, we've done that, and now off to the miniatures, which is basically all the rest of the game. Well, the gameplay is 2 to 4, but as you can see, my copy's never been used for more than 2. So you got your green guys and your blue guys, are nice and still sealed. And each of them got their teams. So everyone's going to get their teams. They're going to get like their Stegosaurus, their Tyrannosaurus Rex, their Pteranodons, your big Platosaurus guy. And obviously, if you're using it for the team, as you can see below, you actually have all your guys, so all your people get stuck on it. This is more classic 90s goodness. Here we go. These do kind of fall off quite easily, but they are like kind of softer, plasticky, rubbery kind of things. Like if you see at the bottom of the pile, you'll see there's quite a few just loose guys who've fallen out for Team Yellow. Here they are all on their Velociraptors. And obviously this is from the early 90s, so it's before a lot more information came out. So this is all going to be based on Jurassic Park sort of info. And things on there. But then this is your general as well. Everyone's got a general who's kind of like a wild unit. So you can use all the other cards to move and attack. But if you lose him, you actually lose actions on your turn as well. But quite simply, that's it. It's not a massive box, but it's a massive box with a lot of stuff. We'll have a look at the bottom of the box as well. The sides are plain. That's a shame because normally they've got some nice, interesting things. But here we go. You can see there's a game in progress as standard with all your painted minis and everything else. These guys are having a blast of a time trying to fit this board back on neatly, but I haven't put them in right, so it's kind of sitting up a bit as normal. Platosaur. Dig you down a bit. And this is why a lot of people aren't actually still on their original mounts. Trying to bend you guys. But yeah, there we go. This is one of those pretty awesome 90s games for all the content they come with and how they look to set them up. This one's even got like a sticker on the actual box saying it's got 64 dinosaur figures. Although it's teams of 15, which would be 60. I think the generals counted as 2 figures. I didn't get this brand new, I got it second hand imported. So it was already assembled when I got it, although complete, which is good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed looking at that. And if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. You'll see some links popping up in a minute. So if there's more videos about the game, they'll pop here. You can click here to keep going on whatever series is next. Thanks for watching. Hope to catch you soon.